What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Thursday. We're going to get into some more race C racing. I'm really enjoying that type of race uh, with all the dynamic weather and stuff. So it's actually been pretty cool. We're going to try some different cars though today. See if I can drive them. So I know they don't all drive the same. So I've tried two cars already that I like so far, and that's the hold on. The GTR GT500, and what's the other one? The McLaren F1 97 model. We're gonna try some other ones. I'm gonna try that Porsche again because I drove it once. I didn't like it, but I didn't. I should have did more laps with it. So let's see what this thing can do. All right, let's change the brake bias. Mess that up. Mike said he hates this track. Why you hate it? Okay, so I don't like that car. It's a handful to drive. That car is a handful to drive. Let's try something else. All right, let's try. You can't ever get your car to turn. What car are you driving, Mike? Because like that Porsche, it's kind of hard to turn. You have to brake a little way earlier compared to the other two I've been driving. The GT 500 GTR and the McLaren. Those are the easiest to drive for me, anyway. But I want to try some of these other ones. So the Porsche's out. I'm not driving that car. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Use the GT 500, the GTR. No, I don't like this either. That's a handful too, because it's losing traction even with the traction control on. That is not gonna work. Yeah, I have no issues with the GTR GT 500. It works good for me. But you're probably running. I bet you're still running faster times than me though. Let's see. Let's try, you know, because you got these GT 500s here. This is ones I've been using, these two here. And then this one here. I want to try these though. This this one here gave me some trouble the other day. Yeah, these both of these right here, the Penzo car, I can get it turned all day long. And it actually that's the car that won me the race yesterday and kept me up front. That car, I really like that car, but I want to try some other ones too. Let's try this one. How many minutes we got? Eight. Do this for about 4 minutes and then swap out to my other one if I don't like it. Where you at, Mike? Are you even racing? Okay, there you are. You're close to my time. We probably just need to run it a little bit more, but I have no issue. I've drove it good. I mean, for me, the first time, and I keep lowering my time little by little. But the more I drive it, let's see what this car is about. I missed the apex. Good recovery though. This one feels pretty solid. Lower first lap. Let's see what this second lap will do. Woo! Got in the grass. I got on the throttle too early. This car feels good though. I may try this one for this race. Let's restart. Change the brake bias all the way to the rear. I pushed it too hard. Pushed it too hard. I'm trying to see what it'll take. It did not like that. See if I can get a good lap out of it. Come on. Come on. I can drive this car. It's slower a little bit, but I can drive it. I could definitely drive it. And this is an NSX. It feels pretty good, even with traction control off. So, with my current qualifying time, I'm sitting still in the top 5, so that's good. We'll see what we can do. It's gonna be a handful because not really a handful, but I'm gonna have to push it kind of hard because I know the GTRs are gonna be faster. Yeah, you're right, Golf. Yeah, it's definitely slower, but better handling though. It handles really well, so I'm gonna have to be really smart the way I drive. I'm gonna have to use the draft as much as I can and let the fast guys go because that's the only way. But because it handles so good, I think I can take them in the corners. That'll be where I can make time up at is in the corners. I think I got them there in that aspect, but straight away I think they're gonna kick my butt. But I like the way the car feels. Definitely feels good though. Well, I can turn it off in the race. Let's see what I can do with this car in this race. See if I can stay in the top 5. Like I said, I'll jump in that race and see what I can do. Yeah, you'll get faster. That GT 500, the GTR, I love that car. This may be my third favorite though. This NSX. I'm kind of enjoying no driver stats update. I'm kind of enjoying that because people aren't really driving as hard, but they're being a little bit more patient. Ooh, dang. Okay, GTR, you got the jump on me. Oh, come on. Wow, really, dude? Freaking. That's why you got a 5-second penalty, idiot. He just purposely took that guy out. You better not even play with me because I'm going to put your ass in the wall. Fucking idiot. That little spin cost me. Car just does not have acceleration. Oh! Come on, stay out of control. The gall said handle that corner spin like a pro. I had to, man. I gotta be a little bit more smoother in that section. Yeah. I shouldn't have did that shift. Gotta get used to the car. Know what it likes and what it don't. It definitely didn't like that shift. The 204 is what you just put down, Mike. That's pretty good, man. You're faster than I am. Yeah, I told you I knew you'd get faster. You always do. Ah, too early. Turn in too early. That was almost a penalty if I didn't recognize that. Whew, almost lost it. Ooh, see if I can finish in top 8. I think I can though. Got a car coming down the straightaway. Okay, now I'm in 7th. Come on, let's go. Go, go. I got to beat them to that corner. I would have finished in the top 5 if I did have that spin out, but this car is not bad. It's just the acceleration part of it. We're gonna definitely try this car again. Dang it. Dang it, man. I should have upshifted. Oh well. Yes, yes you can. Golf, you could definitely do that. Anybody on here is watching. If you want to send, if you're on racing on here, you can always send me a friend request. All right, we're gonna jump into GTR. I mean that car. Let's do one more race with this car. Because it obviously can do well. You know what I'm saying? It can obviously do pretty well. So, okay, yeah, it just popped up on the screen there. Let me. That. Yeah, there we go. Well, I'm not gonna keep that replay. Okay. See how much time we have. I'm on PS4. And I don't do the live chats because it's weird to me. Or chat to chat, or however you call it. Uh, okay. Yeah, let's keep this car. Yeah, let's keep this car for this race. Yeah, I had tried that with somebody with that live chat to chat thing, and it was just it was too much delay in it. I didn't like it, so I don't do it. Give this car one more shot. Right now, it is my third favorite car. But you do gotta drive it, cause you cannot let up. Okay, we're gonna turn this all the way off. Get a warm up in. You've been racing at Spa all day, Mike. You must really like that track. Woo! I didn't wait for the suspension to settle. Definitely gotta watch that. I can still feel the. Was feeling the car still up in the air on that right side. I shouldn't have got on the gas so early. Ooh, we starting in third. Let's see if I can give these GTRs some trouble. The beginning of the race is going to hurt because this car has no acceleration whatsoever. It absolutely sucks. Once I'm going, you got to keep it up because of that issue. Yeah, I like the GTR Nesbo, the GT500. Yeah, I like that car. Oh, you talking about the regular one? Yeah. I haven't driven that one yet. Stainless ware, there he is. Another guy I race against a lot. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the fast acceleration. Yeah, you can come off those corners a lot faster. Yeah, I drove the Porsche. It's definitely twitchy. If you're using it without any traction control, very twitchy. And you gotta watch your apex really good because you'll overshoot a corner really good, really fast. Oh crap! We got weather. see how much rain it's going to be. We're good for now. Ah, shit. My bad, Porsche. I think I made him nervous wreck. You gotta back it down. I gotta let them go because they got more acceleration on me. I'll get them in the long run though. Come on, guy. You're gonna have to get on that throttle. Trying to make him overshoot, but he caught on to what I was doing. See ya. You bad move. Too early. he is driving the hell out of that Porsche behind me. He drifted around that S-curve, that chicane, trying to make up some ground. And he is driving that car. I can tell he's sliding back there. Yes, every time he goes in that grass, it slows him down. Go, 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 go. Come on. You got to beat him to the pit. Come on. Yes. Come on. Let's go. I'm in second. At least I'm going to finish in the top, so that'll work. Come on. Third place, baby. So it can be done with the NSX, but you got to be consistent and do not make too many mistakes to finish up there with that car, because it has no acceleration whatsoever. Even at the beginning of the race, they're just coming up on me fast. But yeah, definitely the GTR is my best car as far as the acceleration coming out of the corners and stuff. You know, acceleration down the straights. Now, if I would have had that car, the GTR, I probably would have won this race. Because then I would have put some space in between me and that Porsche, which he ended up messing up somehow because he dropped all the way down to 8th. So he either must have wrecked or something. We're gonna watch the replay on that. That was a good race. Had me sweating over here. That was a wonderful race. Let me congratulate them. Did I do it? Did I even do that right? Yeah, I did. Took a while. Oof. There was a guy that was telling me good race. Stainless Ware. He finished in 9th. Man, I am freaking sweating. This car will work you because you cannot. You got to push that car. You got to push the NSX. You can't be babying it. You got to push it. That is actually the best car for me to drive without any traction control. The other cars I got to drive with traction control on. That way I don't make any mistakes. But Golf said the Porsche is fast but twitchy. Yeah, it might not be twitchy for me because I use a little bit of traction control with that car anyway. But I imagine with zero traction control, I bet it's really twitchy in the ass end of it, which that's where they normally are anyway. But I can just imagine what it's like driving it with racing hard tires. Bet it's a pain in the butt. I was hoping that rain would have rolled in. That way I could switch tires. I wanted to see how that car did in the rain. Oh dang, ain't that something? We started 3rd and finished in 3rd. Ain't that something? It's not a bad car. It's really not. It's just it has no start and go power. if he has sharp 90s, it's just sluggish. So hear that Porsche right there. So I have to concede, let him take it. But I tapped his bumper on accident. I braked too late, or he braked too early. So I had to tap his bumper. So I backed off, let him keep his spot. Ended up losing another spot to the blue GTR in front. Now I'm in fifth. He slides out. Oh, and he slides out again. He just lost complete control. Glad I was in front of him. We're in fourth position. Down one spot from where we started. And I get tagged right there in the bumper. He's going on the inside. I'm gonna try to beat him into the corner, make him go out wide. Side by side. Making him work for that position. Now we drop back to fifth. Trying to stay in their draft. Here, you got to take this corner as fast as you can. Stay in first. Stay in the throttle. Stay in the throttle. Try to keep your speed up. They pull up on them in the draft. Ooh, he went too wide. Thank you. Nice, clean inside move. Now we're back on the Porsche. Gotta watch him because he brakes way too early. So I'll end up tapping his bumper when he does that. So I had to be really careful behind him. Because those Porsches, you do got to brake a little bit earlier than everybody else. Inside, trying to go on the inside. Couldn't make it stick. Still behind him. Making him nervous though. And he goes out wide a little bit, snatches it back in. Wide, get back and get on throttle. Go, go, go. Come on, keep pushing. You got to be very precise with this car, with the NSX, very precise, or you'll lose a lot of time really easy. Allowing cars to come up on you pretty quick. Now, I was not trying to make it easy for that GTR. That was a good corner. Good cornering right there. I wish I could have done that every single time. These corner here is where I gain time in. I may as well close the gap up in between me and the guy in front. I'm way faster in the corners. but he got me on the straightaway. I gotta back off, stay on him, see if he goes wide. He's still there. Then he slides out. I had to avoid him. I thought he was gonna go straight into my door. Guard the inside, keep it tight, pop out. There you go. Block them. Good job. But they're gonna get that spot anyway. Here comes the GTR. And let's see what happens here. And downshift, downshift. Got to grab it first because I was going deep in. Making them work. I'm gonna make you work for that spot if you're gonna try to take it. Stand on the inside, make him stay out wide. Gonna shift it down. Keep it wound out. I told you, y'all gonna work for it. If y'all want that spot, you're gonna work for it. Leader just went in. Did his stop and go. I am driving my butt off, trying to stay in front of them. Oop, got in the grass. Good thing I still had traction, because if I didn't, I would have spun out. Bet that motor in that NSX is mad at me. I'm pushing that dog. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So you could do very well with that car. You just gotta keep some RPMs up. Keep quarter speeds up. Make him work. Make him work. He might have me though on this straightaway. Let's see what he does. He's gonna give me a little boost. Nope. He's on the outside, so I got to downshift again. He was smart this time. Watch what he does. He knew I was gonna do the same thing. He anticipated it, backed off and took the inside. Good move, GTR. Darn good move. I can respect that. That was a good move. That was something I would have done. He went in to do his stop and go though. So that might hurt him a little bit, I'm not sure. Now I gotta deal with the Porsche. I got him in the corners. I'm not worried about him in the corners though. Let's go. At least I held first for a long time. I held first place all the way up until I did my stop and go on the ninth lap. I was trying to increase the gap, but there was no way, since that car doesn't accelerate very well. Yeah, he's trying his best. That Porsche tried his best to try to catch me. I had to drop that into first to keep the car rotating. Try to keep the RPMs up. He's right there though. Just faster in the corners. You can tell he went a little bit wide. It's right there. I'm faster here too. Yep. I'm way faster in the corners on him. Only chance he has is going straight under the draft. That's the only chance he has. And he was trying his best to try to catch me. I could tell he was sliding that car. Doing his best to carry a lot of corner speed and like he was sliding there. Sliding there. He's definitely sliding there too. He's pushing that Porsche. Yeah, he's sliding right there too. Oop, he slid off that corner. And he slid right there too. Just watch him. You'll still see me in the front of him. I just want to see. I know he's drifting that car. Right there, he's drifting. Too wide. If he would have kept that a little tighter, he'd have had a better shot at that corner. This car a little twitchy too. You can tell. And yeah, he's overshooting the corners. Right there. Yeah, he's sliding. He is drifting that car. I'm still way up in front of him. Can't make no mistakes, since he would be right there on me. This Porsche right here. Let's see what he does in here, because I know one of these, he was sliding through there. All right, I'm coming up on lap number 7, still in first position. Let's go. Making that NSX work. Flipping it down into first and then back up to second to keep the car rotating. We're gonna watch him on lap number 8 because I know he drifts that Porsche through the S curve. But from what I could tell in my rearview mirror, because it looked like he was headed sideways. Ooh, little slide right there. Let's go. I am not messing around. Let's go. First, second. All right, let's watch him and see what he does. Because this is where he starts pushing that car really, really hard. Yep, went wide there. He's drifting. He's drifting. Lap number 9, still in first. Missed the apex on that. Oh yeah, he should have downshifted into first, Jose. That's why you're pushing out so wide. You should have been on caught up to me. See if he drifts the Porsche right here. Yep, he does a little bit. See what he does. No, I guess he did drift it. I mean, he was sliding a little bit, but there he's going in too. All right. Do this stop and go, and we'll be on the final lap. Then we're gonna jump into the GTR for the last race. For the live. But yeah, I like that car. So far I got three good cars. It's just this car here is way easier to drive. You just gotta be aware of the acceleration issue. And think ahead of what everybody else is gonna do, but you can definitely brake a lot later than everybody else. I want to try that car too. I want to see how that car handles. All right, going through the chicane. Then down to the last little corner here, down to the stripes. And we finish on a podium in third. Not bad. Not bad. You just got to really push that car. You got to push it. You got to do some defense too. When you can without messing anybody up. Just got to be smart about it. Well, let's jump in the GTR GT500 series for the last last race of the live. See if we can win one. We won one yesterday. I want to see if I can grab another one. Hopefully, if I start up front, that's if I start up front, I got a chance, but they might drop me back down to fifth in a starting position. Unless everybody's gotten faster, then that'd be a different story. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and swap to the big car. Put my racing gloves on. It's time for some noise. I'm wearing the padding out. Well, not really the padding. The padding is fine. Well, no, I am wearing it out. Yep, time to buy some new ones. And then tomorrow we will try some other different cars and see what I can do with those. But so far the car that I do not like the most is the Lambo. Even with traction control set up at level 2, it will spin the tires in the corner coming out of the corner. So I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, I'm sure I can get used to it, but I just don't like it. Yeah, my peoples are getting faster too, my friends. Y'all, man. Tabar's got 203. Golf's got 204. Mike's got, I didn't see that. He got 204. I got 205. Sosa's got 205. TCO. Oh, Twin Cities. I raced him in the last race. He was finished, I think, maybe 9th or something. But we always talk all the time. He's got a 208, so he hasn't been on very long if he's running that time. So I imagine he will get faster. That's not gonna work. So I gotta leave it on traction control level 2. Just to shift, that'd have been a lower time. All right, let's see if we can drive this car again. Hope they start me in the front. Please start me in the front. That way I can break away. That's all I need is a breakaway. Just thinking about it. Come on, give me a good start. At least top 5. That's what I need. I don't like this. Just thinking too hard. But just gonna start me in the back. Watch. Dang, it's really thinking. Come on. Give me something. Bro, I don't like this. What's going on? Bro, what the heck? Let it keep going until it kicks itself off. But it's really thinking pretty hard. Yeah, it's gonna probably end up kicking me out. Watch. Airsoft, and when you do the getting is good, this wants to act up. It ain't the internet. The internet's good. Bro, come on. Usually, if it's this long, it kicks you out, but something's going on. It's got to be the network, PlayStation Network. The only time it does this. And I do not want to refresh this. And sorry about that, y'all, but I'm controlling that. It's Mike said it did the same to him too. It's got to be the network, the PlayStation Network. That's the only time it does this crap. Man, I do not want to restart this thing. Well, I guess I am. I'm gonna reset it. See what happens. Dang it, man. I hate it when you're in your mojo and then this stuff happens. It'll come right back, guys. Just give a little bit. Now my steering wheel's gonna reset. As you guys see, I only played a couple games. I don't have a lot of games on here. I just have no need for it. This is all I do. I did have the Last of Us series 1 and 2. That's a good game. It's just like the TV show. Well, they made the TV show after that. Off of that game, it was pretty cool. So if you guys haven't seen that, watch the Last of Us season 1 and 2. There will be a third, but I don't know when. It'll probably be next year. Dang, it's even running slow on this. What the hell? It's got to be the PlayStation Network. Yeah. Must be have some bad weather or something where they are. Where they're located at. Hope they don't have to wait a long time to race. Be mad. Of course, 21 freaking minutes. Man. I guess I can drive all the different cars for now. Well, no, well, the injury period starts in another 5 minutes. Let's try another car. All right. Let's see. Which one do I want to try? Let's get into Supra. Let's test it out. Pretty sure it drives pretty much the same as the GTR, but we want to try it anyway. I haven't seen too many people drive that car. Maybe it's twitchy too, but we'll see. But if it lowers my time and I can drive it, I'll stick with it too. Because the way I do it is whatever car makes me the fastest, that's the car I use the most. I don't go by what everybody else is driving or what the car is supposed to be driven on here that people use the most. I just go off on my times only. Whoa! You know what? I think I need to grab third. Probably should have stayed in third. go hard there. You hear that turbo go. Doo-doo. The blow off valve, that's what's making that noise. Car's okay. A little touchy. A little touchy. I don't like the shift points. The shift points I do not like on that car. Let's try another one. Let's try the baby McLaren BMW 95. Let's try that one. Come on. Man, don't be doing it again. Ooh. Okay, let's set the traction control up to 1. Ooh. And that was part throttle. I wasn't even halfway on the throttle yet. Okay. Let's set it up to 2. It's too hard. Eh, it's not bad. It's a handful, but it's not bad. Yes, new time. A little bit of time there. Dang it, lost all that time. That'd have been a good lap. That'd have been a freaking good lap too. Lost it in that section, that chicane. All right, we're gonna try to race with this car. See what we can do since it got me the lowest time. But I have to really watch it because, oh no, starting in the middle. Okay, let's keep it clean. Stay out of everybody's way. Don't make any mistakes. Let's keep that practice going. It's not a... I don't know what the acceleration is going to be. That's the only problem. This might be a tough one because I'm not really... It got me the fastest time, but the issue is going to be staying under control without overdriving the car. So I got to be very mindful of that. Very mindful. Because those GTRs is not going to cut me no slack. Oh, it's moving off to the west or east. The rain is. Let's see what this car can do. Let's see if I get bullied in the first section here. Yep, there you go. Let me back off because I don't think he sees me. Good move. Good move. Oh, crap. My steering wheel got loose. Dang it. Crap. Dang it, man. Crap. Just got to drive it like this for now. And I can't fix it. Can't fix it. Hold it right here. I can't drive it like this. Come on. Dang, I can't believe it came loose. I need to start checking my steering wheel every so often, make sure it's tight. Dang, that cost me this race. Yeah, that's what I should have did. I should have did a pit stop. Should have fixed it in a pit. Dang it. I didn't think of that. Hope I can make any spots up too far back. Dang it. That sucks, man. I was in the front too. My bad, guy. Dang it. I missed my shift. too hard. Okay, so this car is definitely a handful, but I mean, it's drivable. Enough of that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump into one of the other replays I saved for today's racing, and that will be it for me. So I got a couple cars that, like 3 cars that I definitely will use the rest of the week for this race. Man, oh damn, slipped right off. Yeah, definitely gonna have to fix that because that's not gonna work. What happens? The pad came off. It's tight though. Guess it's time to upgrade. All right, where are you? That was that one. There it is. This was the first race I did. Wait, was it? I think it was. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn I saved 2 races. Let's see what car this is. Nope, this is from yesterday. So I guess I didn't save it. Yeah, that's from yesterday. Okay, so I only saved 1 race. But let's see how I did all this week. So today I got a 3rd place, another one that was I think like 6th or something. Yesterday was 2nd place finish. Yesterday that was 6th place. Yesterday that's the 1st place win. And the day before that I got 3rd place, 4th, 6th, 9th. No, is that the same one? No, that's not the same race. Never mind. So it's these races here. Not too shabby. Not doing too bad. So GTR, GTR, GTR. What the car is this? That might have been GTR. Yeah, that was GTR also. And this one was, yeah. One of these was one of the McLaren. Not bad. I'm surprised I got 3rd place in that. That was a tough race. All right, that's gonna be it. I thought I saved another race, but I guess I didn't. But that's okay. We'll do some more racing tomorrow, you guys. We'll go ahead and jump over here. Get my relax on, give me some food in my stomach, etc., etc. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live feed. Those of you who are just tuning in, welcome aboard. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that notification bell also. That way you know the next live is going to be on, or that way you don't miss one. You know what I'm saying? It'll give you a notification that I did go live, whether it's, right then or already done it. But we will catch you guys tomorrow. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you later. Peace.